fine by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with Derek Carr and the Oakland Raiders. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
Jahan, where are you? Hey, KK! Watch the screen! 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Jahan!
Here's Dalvin Cook, third-year back from Florida State. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
General West. Check. Lucky.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Leave it, Ringo, 48. Check.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Vikings first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46.
Topper!
Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Check, Mike 54. Hey, Delta.
On 2nd and 12, Cousins. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Carl Joseph. He's coming off a 3-interception performance last week, so certainly not how he wanted to start here.
Not at all, but this is where a quarterback gets tested. This is where we find out what he has underneath that jersey, because he had a bad game last week. Can he shake off a bad start to this one and start to perform at the level he expects?
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. This is the former Jet and Brown, Isaiah Crowell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The tackle goes to Harrison Smith.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. The first carry now for Doug Martin. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
One of my favorite safeties in the league is Harrison Smith. His ability to support in the run game, as we just saw there, that's key, but also can cover deep as well.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On now to kick it away is the punter, Matt Weil. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Right
Say hi.
54 Mike.
Land 50. Land 50. Check 61. Matchbox whites. Check 24. Watch 24.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check gun. 54.
On 2nd and 12, Cousins. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Alert 3. Mike spot 4.
Greystone travel.
Mike spot 4.
65. Move. 65. Check 26. Check 50. You go tight.
Handoff comes to Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
I remember the first time I saw Dalvin Cook play in college. I was watching him on TV, called a scouting friend of mine and said, "Who is this guy? He's special." And he said, "Dude, you're watching a home run hitter on the field."
Yeah, he was special in Tallahassee. Left Florida State their all-time leader in rushing yards and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. And they got the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. This is Jalen Richard, the fourth-year man from Southern Miss. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Vikings 7, Raiders nothing.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down.
And Anthony Barr just has it all as far as I'm concerned in terms of physique, athletic ability, and now he's versatile as well. When he came out of UCLA, he played outside linebacker, but also down defensive end. The Vikings can utilize the same sort of skills.
On 2nd and 12, Carr. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Throwing, Cousins. And Cook has it, left side. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, this is Cook. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Man. Watch 50. Here we go. Check 13.
Trying a little razzle-dazzle on 3rd and short. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. Well, listen, now, no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Carr. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun now for Carr. Flush to his right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point.
Hey, Charlie. 54, right? No. I'm here all day. Check three.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
6-18. 54 Mike. Check. Watch 54. Get ready. Whip. Lie down. Watch the whip.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but it must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
Here's Matt Weil now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
A reminder, coming up later tonight, a lot of buzz about this game. The Browns, they've been doing some travel. Back-to-back primetime games for them. Monday night they were in New York. Now the Browns head to Los Angeles to take on the NFC champs, Browns and Rams. An 8:20 kickoff Eastern time, 5:20 in California. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st down. It's Cook, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check 24. Lucky 48. Hey, no, easy.
Cousins to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Off the play fake, Cousins. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
On 2nd down, Cook. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Team 6.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down and inside the 5-yard line.
You draw quarter.
They'll run for it with Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Hey, 7:34. Hey, wahoo! Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Mike 55. Mike 55. Purdue. You ain't doing nothing.
From the gun, Carr. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Now Carr. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Carr again here on 2nd and 10. They set up the screen to Martin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
And the Raiders first down.
54. Watch the pass. Alert flare.
On play action, now Carr. Brought in over the middle by Graham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. Carr gives to Richard. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 5 now. Carr, he's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Check tight. Express. Mike 4.
Operating from the gun. Carr. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Carr now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. From the gun, Carr. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Carr again. It's a screen to Richard. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
Well, close game, 2nd half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
54. Mike 54. How you getting ahead? Gun. Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch it.
Cousins on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Jahan! 180! Get in the weight room! Get in the weight room! Gun!
They'll run on first down. Cook, and able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
2nd and 5 now. Cousins. And the Raiders have got him. Maurice Hurst, never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long.
Watch the screen!
3rd and long for Cousins. A deep ball for Ellington. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Vikings. Bruce Ellington, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. This will be caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 20. Operating from the gun. Carr. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Carr now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Muhammad Wilkerson sacks him that time, coming in off the edge.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Here's Carr to throw. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Carr. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Trey Wayne's the Michigan State man right there in coverage. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Here's Matt Weil now as he's on to punt for Oakland. On the return, here's Agnew. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. And we return, welcoming you back. To Minneapolis. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Let's go, baby. They turn over. Get that ball. Get that ball.
On second down now. It's Cook. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
That's where you belong.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Break the hunt. 54 miles. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take it.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for 1st down. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
There we go.
A handoff for Washington. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on.
Staying on the ground with Washington. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. On the give, this is Washington. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
It's 4th down.
Here's Brian Anger now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that'll back him up 5.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I am a king of the pawn. Hop on the jet, cross